Hello. In the previous lecture, we studied word processors. In this lecture, we're going to learn about spreadsheets. A spreadsheet is an interactive computer program that is mainly used for organization, analysis, and storage of data in the form of tables. Spreadsheet users can adjust any stored value and observe the effects on the calculated values. Before the introduction of electronic spreadsheets, work was done on papers. The spreadsheets were manually designed using a pen and a ruler. Then calculators were used to carry out calculations. With the introduction of spreadsheets, this work became easy. Daniel Bricklin and Bob Frankston created the first spreadsheet application, called VisiCalc, for Visible Calculator. Lotus 123 came next, followed by Microsoft Excel. While Lotus 123 were the first to introduce the cell, names, and macros, Microsoft Excel implemented a graphical user interface and had the ability to point and click using a mouse. There are many other spreadsheet applications on the market today. However, Lotus 123 and Microsoft Excel continue to be the most popular. The available versions of Microsoft Excel are 2007, 2010, and 2016. Other examples of spreadsheets are LibreOffice Calc, OpenOffice.org, which is used in all platforms as it's an open source software. Let's look at some features of spreadsheets. A spreadsheet comprises of a grid of cells. A cell can be thought of as a box for holding data. A single cell is usually referenced by its column and row. For example, A7 means column A, row 7. Each cell can contain values. A value can be entered from the keyboard by directly typing it into the cell. Alternately, a value can be based on a formula which might perform a calculation, display the current date or time, or retrieve external data such as a stock quote or a database value. A formula is a calculation based from the contents of a cell or a total of a combination of cells. The total in that formula can change if the content of the contribution cells used is also amended. Spreadsheets can be useful for home budgeting or accounting, and they make it easy to display information. Spreadsheets can also consist of a number of different worksheets that can include different data as well as enabling cells on the worksheet to be used and referenced on other different worksheets. Information can be stored and filtered by a spreadsheet. Open Office spreadsheets available, including internet-based web apps such as Google Spreadsheets. Spreadsheets have a number of tools included to support many different types of calculations and can include graphical presentations such as graphs, pie charts, and pivot tables. Let's look at parts of a Microsoft Excel screen. To open MS Excel, click on the window and then click on MS Excel Office to choose MS Excel. The screen that you're looking at has 5 important areas. Number 1, the Quick Access toolbar. This is a place where all important tools can be placed. When you start Excel for the first time, it has only 3 icons: Save, Undo, Redo. But you can add any feature to the Quick Access bar so that you can easily access it from anywhere. Number 2, Ribbon. The ribbon is like an expanded menu. It depicts all the features of Excel in easy-to-understand form. Since Excel has many features that are grouped in several tabs, the most important tabs are Home, Insert, Formulas, Page Layout, and Data. Number 3, the formula bar. This is where any calculation or formulas you write will appear. You will understand the relevance of this once you start building formulas. Number 4, Spreadsheet Grid. This is where all your numbers, data, charts, and drawings will go. Each Excel file can contain several sheets, but the spreadsheet grid shows few rows and columns of the active spreadsheet. To see more rows and columns, you have to scroll to the left or at the bottom. If you want to access other sheets, just click on the sheet name or use the shortcut Control plus page up or Control plus page down. Number 5. The status bar. This tells you what is going on with Excel at any time. You can tell if Excel is busy calculating a formula, creating a pivot report, or recording a macro by just looking at the status bar. The status bar shows quick summaries of selected cells, count, sum, average, minimum, or maximum values. You can change this by right-clicking on it and choosing which summaries to show. To understand how to use Excel, let's see the next video. Thank you.